Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Twisted Builds, and today I'm going to be fixing the trailer wiring on my 2019 Kia Sorento. So, this thing came factory with a trailer hitch, and not like I'm going to pull a lot with it, but I do have a 5x8 utility trailer that would work great to pull small stuff around. That way I don't always have to use my truck. Problem is, this is what my wiring harness currently looks like. Ground wires broke off and it's just kind of wrapped around where your chains are supposed to go. So we are going to fix this mess. There's actually a recall on this car for this trailer harness causing a fire, and I can see why, but we are going to fix it today, and this is what we're going to fix it with. This is just a generic vehicle side plug, and all we have to do is cut our wiring off and stick it in there just like it's supposed to be. So let's get going. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look how these wires are laid out, and usually it's always white, green, yellow, and red. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the white. I'm going to cut it way back here, way back further than it is. So I'm going to snap it off first. Well, we can actually just cut the whole thing off. It doesn't really matter. So let's just go ahead and cut it all off. Right here. Boom. Cut off. So, all we got to remember is that is the way it has to go inside this harness. So what we have to do is pull these wires apart just a little. Not much. Just to have a little bit of room. Come on, pull apart. All right, so we got them separated apart just like this, and this thing is pretty neat. I'm not a big fan of the way that it connects, but it's simple, easy, and was very cheap. So all you have to do is lay your wires in here just like this. So we're going to separate them out just enough, and we're going to do white. We're going to bring it way up. So I'm going to do white here, and then you just push it in. Green, same thing. Put it on there, push it in. Yellow, same thing. Push it in. That one didn't want to go in. We'll use a screwdriver, help it in there. You always got one that's got to be hateful, you know. So basically all you're doing is you're using these metal tabs to cut just the coating on your wire so it makes contact. So note, I did disconnect the battery before I did this, just because I didn't want to cause any issues in the electrical system. So that should be your first step, is disconnect your battery on anything that you're doing any kind of electrical on. But basically I'm just gonna get this pushed in here. Maybe she's being hateful too. So get it pushed in there like that, and then you've got this top piece. This top piece goes down over top of it, and when you tighten it down, it's going to clamp them wires. And what that'll do is just keep them in place. So it's as simple and easy as that, but we're not done yet. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this on and bolt it down. Let me find my screws here. Got them someplace. Here they are. That big foot was on them. So all you got to do is, it comes with these supplied screws. It don't come with the mounting screws, but it comes with these. So all you got to do is put it in there. It's just a Phillips head. There's that one. And on the back side of this, it has basically a cutout for your nut to sit in. So you'll put your other screw in and just tighten it down also. And I'm going to crank these way down. I have to get a different screwdriver. That one ain't too great. Use this one. And I'm going to crank these pretty freaking tight so we won't have any problems with them wires coming out. Hopefully that will clamp it. And there you go. So now the nice thing about this is, not only does it come with a cover that you can put on when you're not using it like that, it also comes with mounting tabs. Now from factory, this thing has mounting tabs on this hitch right here. I don't know if you can see it very well, but yeah, there you go. So lo and behold, those two bolt holes match up with this plug. So instead of having it all wrapped around over here and ugly looking, all I got to do is get two screws and mount that. Now if I didn't have two screws, I would probably make something similar to this and either weld it on like a tab like this, or I would just try to bolt it straight to the underneath of this. But conveniently, it has some nice tabs. So I found some screws that were way too long and I cut them off. I made them my own length. So hopefully they'll work. Unfortunately, it did not come with these screws, but I had some. So I'm going to put a lock washer and a flat washer on the top. You're supposed to put it on the nut side, but where this is plastic, I'm going to put it on the bottom side. And, well, of course, I made my damn bolt too short. So let's see if we can just get away with the washer. And it's close. So the only problem I see is getting a screwdriver in there to tighten these nuts up. So I may have to come from the bottom up. And with it coming like that, that will give me plenty of room. And I can put my lock washer and my washer and my nut. So that's pretty nice. So let's do it the same thing on the other side. Bring it up through the bottom, just like that. Lock washer, washer, and our nut. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my screwdriver and get it as tight as I can by hand on both sides. Come on, get in there. I'm just gonna take my wrench and tighten her on down. I don't want to go too tight to pull that screw through, but I want it to be sturdy enough that it ain't going to come back apart, you know. So, same thing on this side. I want to at least get that lock washer flattened out, that way it'll be held somewhat, at least. I gotta switch hands off here. So, tighten her down. And just like that, we've got ourselves a brand new, way more functional trailer harness. No more mess, nothing, easy to go. And I can go back and zip these off flat or whatever I want to do and be in good shape. But quick little video, just wanted to show you guys an easy way of fixing a trailer harness on the car side. Get you one of those. Them are on Amazon. I can put the link in the description, excuse me. And they work great, and they're very easy and simple. So thank you guys, and make sure if you're not subscribed, subscribe and give me a like, and I'll see you on the next one.